welcome to BFG Movie Reviews Halloween Spectacular 2. How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for The Exorcist Believer. This is part of our VFG Movie Reviews Halloween Spectacular 2. Guys, if you like what I'm doing, if you're digging spooky stuff, give us a like, give us a subscribe. I'd sure appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Now let's get right into this review. Oh man, here's a movie that should have just been a standalone movie, not brought in any of the Exorcist shit, because it just shits all over. 100%. This was a very mid movie, at best. Nobody is going to change my mind on that. This movie was just alright. Just alright. It's been a minute since this movie come out, so I am going to do spoilers in this. We have Ellen Burstyn come out. She gets both of her eyes stabbed out. And at the end of the movie, we get Linda Blair coming back as Regan because they have been separated for years and she didn't know where she was at. And like it was very weak storytelling on that. We have Leslie Odom Jr. as Victor. We have Jennifer Nichols as Miranda. We have Oliver O'Neill as Catherine. We have Lady Jewett playing Angela. Those are the two girls that get possessed. Everything in, like, there's some stuff in this movie, okay? But none of it has anything to do with, like, The Exorcist other than Ellen Burstyn and Linda Blair. And, like, other than them being possessed. This could have been a standalone movie, and I guarantee it would have done better than slapping The Exorcist's name on it. This is definitely going into my box of what the fuck was the director thinking with this. You really didn't give a shit about the two kids. Like, quite honestly, you didn't spend enough time with those kids. But it was also pointed out to me that, well, you didn't really spend that much time with Regan, but you did. Like, the time that you spent with Regan versus the time they spent with these girls is much more impactful. You don't get it with these girls. You really don't. And that's ultimately the problem is you're getting more time spent with the dad, the girl, the wife he loses, that he makes the choice to save the baby, but he doesn't. He made the choice to save his wife over the baby, but it just didn't happen that way. And we get the aspect of they were meddling with occult stuff and everything else to try to communicate with her mom, Angela's mom, and everything. And like the stuff's crazy and the stuff's scary. I dig it. I did dig it, but you just felt so flat with this movie. I was so disappointed by this. Really, just stick with the original sequels to The Exorcist and the two prequels. Those are a lot better than this movie, to be quite honest. But it really just lies on that you don't care about the two kids. You really don't. You really don't. The two parents, you could give a shit. The two parents of Catherine. She ultimately ends up being the kid that goes to hell. The other kid gets saved. And she does straight go to hell. Like, they show that where she's back in the mausoleum or whatever and she gets drug under and that's it. She's dead and her soul's in hell. She's actually cooler and scarier than the other one, to be quite honest. But again, you just don't care about these two characters, and you don't care that Ellen Burstyn came back. Like, there should have been some connection to The Exorcist, the original, but they didn't. It starts in Haiti, and all this other shit, and it's a fucking muddled movie. It really fucking is. And some sad acting. And Leslie Odom Jr. is a badass actor. This just wasn't for him. Like I said, take The Exorcist name off it, call it something, and it would have been a better reviewed movie, hands down. But unfortunately, putting The Exorcist name on it, it gives it some connotation and some gravitas that's just not there at all, especially after reviewing the 50th anniversary for it's nothing. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The bloody star scale. The story is a 3, cinematography 3.5. The characters are 2. Like I said, you don't give a shit about any of them. Design 3.5, which brings the total to 3 stars. Let me know down below what you guys thought of The Exorcist Believer. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, maybe. I appreciate you guys if you do. Thank you guys so very much for watching this review, and I will see you in our next one. Bye.